It has been 4 years since a group of students from Marjory Stoneman Douglas High School organized a rally in Washington, D.C., demanding Congress take action on gun control. Just a few weeks before that rally, a shooter, one of their former classmates, killed 17 people and hurt 17 more at their school in Parkland, Florida. Now, these students are getting ready to march again. Tens of thousands of people are expected at the main March for Our Lives tomorrow in the nation's capital.
There will also be local marches held in cities throughout the country, including right here in Denver. 9 News crime and justice reporter Matt Jablow spoke today with a Columbine survivor who made the trip to Washington for the march. Matt, Zachary Martin has quite the story to tell.
He sure does, Tom. Zachary was a freshman at Columbine High School. His sister was a senior during the shooting at the school 23 years ago. For the past 11 years, he's been a teacher at Columbine. He says the recent shooting at Robb Elementary School in Uvalde, Texas, motivated him to take to the streets for the first time, trying to help curb the epidemic of school shootings in the U.S. The organizers of March for Our Lives are calling on Congress to impose stronger gun safety measures and to hold gun manufacturers and the gun lobby accountable for what they describe as, quote, decades of illegal behavior.
This isn't some sort of issue that will just resolve itself, that will just kind of go away on its natural course. I think it's time that we have to take steps, conscious steps and conscious action to do to take measures to confront this issue.
Zachary is in Washington, D.C. for the march tomorrow. He said despite Congress's record of inaction on gun safety or gun control, he's hopeful that this is the time that real change will occur. The March for Our Lives in Denver will be held tomorrow at Civic Center Park from 9:30 in the morning until 1 in the afternoon. Of course, groups like the National Rifle Association say stricter gun control laws are not what's needed to prevent school shootings in the U.S. Tom and Jenny.
It's when you hear Zachary talk about it, and you mentioned Columbine, it brings us back to when we thought that might be a one-time event. And now, sadly, it's become the first of all too many. And
that's what he said. He said if you'd asked him 23 years ago if he would still be talking about this, he would say, "You are crazy."
All right, Matt.
And yet here we are. Matt, thank you.